Okay, sorry, you lost me. So where were we? We were contacting the first wall and noticing the warmth of the sun. Now take your other hand and you'll start to feel the texture of the walls. Noticing any parts that are rough, and see if they're followed by smooth edges. Come back into the breath. And now you'll look down at what you're wearing. Notice what you're wearing here. Notice how the body feels in this place of warmth and beauty. Notice if you're barefoot. And you're going to walk along the perimeter of the walls here. You're going to pause for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in here. And on your exhale, I want you to blow some of that dust off the walls and see how there's even more color available. Good. You're going to walk deeper into this cave, this really golden cave. It's amazing how the sun is just finding these tiny little cracks to fill the space with light reflection, with the colors from these tiny, tiny stones, creating a kaleidoscope of color all around you and through you. So as the sun reflects upon these little stones, and like I said, the colors are coming off the walls right through you, just creating a kaleidoscope of colors. I also want you to see that there's some water trickling by really close. Some of it is calming down this wall, and it's leading into a little pool, and the sun is directly on that as well. And you'll cup your hands and you'll take the sip of the sweetest, coolest water you've ever drank. You'll feel how it goes trickling down the body. It's very different when you take small sips of things, when you fully experience it, enjoy it. Let it go down all the way down the body. Now I want you to look at your reflection in the water. Notice yourself. See what you look like in this beautiful cave. Can you see your full beauty? Can you see it? Do you look fully different? Before long, you're going to find yourself into this pool of water. It's deeper than you anticipated, and you'll make your way in it pretty easily. You can take your clothes off and set them aside. I want you to fully submerge yourself. Underwater, you're going to see that the light has been streaming down into this pool of water. The colors are all around. It's really the most beautiful and peaceful place you've ever been. And here you may hold your breath even longer, allowing yourself to be there in this silence for as long as the body will allow. And when you're ready, you'll come up, make a bed out of your clothes, and just lie in a spot where the sun is fully open to. It's so perfectly warm here. The sun has changed positions, and its colors in this cave are getting larger and brighter. It's almost like there's stained glass there. And each color has a distinct quality. Each part of it goes right onto your being. So much so that you know what red feels like without opening your eyes. You know the experience of yellow and green and purple and orange and blue. You know what gold feels like. And you know all the in-betweens. And now we'll drop down into your body. Inside your body is the same as this gold cave, the same as all the colors that are refracting light. Inside of your body, there are so many different colors and so many different feelings and textures. And there's also space. Literal and figurative space inside this being. And its capacity to hold, its capacity to have that space, its capacity to create electricity. There's so much room, so much inside this being. Now, what if we took each organ and made it like this cave? What if you can see your heart with space inside? Each organ, bejeweled and bedazzled by the outside, creating space on the inside. And now you visualize that God, the divine itself, dwells here. The feeling is the same as this golden cave, which is of pure warmth and beauty. It is the same. And in your mind's eye, you can feel that. When you go inside and you can see that your heart can hold that space. And this is a home for divine. You can experience the colors from each part of you. You can experience it fully. So that there's no part of your body, no part of your being that is pain. There are only parts that need to be awoke. And when they realize how full of God they are, everything softens. That so-called pain that we experience is an invitation to heal an invitation to call for God, to find the divine internally and create space. What if we spoke about our bodies the same way that we speak about how to love someone else? How to maintain and give them space, to give them guidance? What if we named that part and said, that is me? That vessel lying there in this golden, reflecting cavern is me. It is a body full of hope, full of belief, full of I am. What if all it took was a moment of breath, a moment of realization, to tap in, to recount, to remember, to activate, and then just like a warm whisper, the wind would carry the shimmers of divine all the way down. And the body again, whole like a cave. The body again, allowing shines and sparkles to come through each crack and crevice, allowing colors to shimmer and break into easily. And then in this way, we are like stained glass. What if you can see the light dance through and dance back? What if you can feel it? And as you remember that you are this beautiful kaleidoscope made by God, that the divine dwells in you so easily, that the divine is open to your expressions. How does that feel to be fully loved from the inside out? Bring that softness and that power and that energy all the way throughout. See if you can reach inside your fingertips. See if you can enliven your hair. And see if you can softly and gently wake up your toes. This is the only time I'll say vessel. You are a vessel of light and love. A child called to bring about healing, to bring happiness, to be happy, to be in peace. You are here to experience the colors in their sensations, in their forms. But right now, let yourself just be the light. And now you'll begin to whisper to yourself, I am. I am. And you can do it on an inhale and an exhale. I am. I am not not just potential. I already am. I am me, I am you, I am God. I am. I am present. I am worthy. I am, over and over again. And if you want to say it in Sanskrit, it's Soham. I am. This whisper, this promise to meet the resistance with the grandest of love, because you are with the divine. So you'll softly become aware of your physical body again. Softly allowing that light to shine not only in and all around the insides, but now through the outsides as well, letting any cracks and crevices just break freely open, understanding that anything that is broken is just room for growth, getting larger and bigger, and allowing your energy system to fully show more and more with this space. So when I ask you again, what's working for you? Maybe you'll have more answers. Maybe you'll feel, hey, this is working. This works for me. This kind of contact, this kind of realization. And if I do this on a daily basis where I can see that I am so, so beautiful, it works. So there's many times that often when I feel great things coming or happening, I'll speak about the fertile void, which is this external place of sensation that feels so, so large. And sometimes I'll feel it on the inside too. When you do something like this, you might be able to experience that feeling of the fertile void on the inside, which basically feels like an entire galaxy residing in you. And that's accurate on how much space is in there. We just don't think of it or contact it that way. Because the soul is infinite. The soul is infinite. Which doesn't that mean that you are infinite? So as I work into this coming week of this welcoming more love and life into our lives, finding our place with the divine, understanding that we are one in that sense. Can you keep this softness? Because let me tell you, it works. It makes the tasks of life much easier. It helps you to pause without guilt. And it makes everything really delicious. So I want to know this week, where have you found the softness, the willingness to yield and to wait, the ability to Identify the resistance. And then breathe into it. I want to know how you make this week holy. How you remember that you're part of the holiness. I want to see your colors. So my friends, now that I'm also half asleep, you can stay with us if you'd like and do a very quiet chat for a few minutes. I am not sure if I'm going to do next week because it's Easter. So look for a post and I'll let you know. Other than that, look for the guidance on homework and things like that as well. Okay? And I'll speak to you soon. So if you're not staying, then I love you. And if you are, then okay, girls, wake up on Zoom. I'm talking so quietly.
Someone decided to join us.
Of course she did.
Anna! She's on the end of the bed.
Good.
She came in like, not soaking, but I don't know why she likes to go outside in the rain and disappear.
Okay, ladies.
Here, Henry.
Could you see it?
Some of it. I mean, yeah. I always go off in my own place.
I always go off.
Yes. I was great in the cave. I was great in the pool. The cave. The cave was very real. I had a really great experience there. Getting in and out of the pool, not so great, but I did okay with that. And then seeing all the colors, I just couldn't. I started to, my brain started to have monkey brain go on there, so that was not working for me, but I'm lucky I got that far, to be fair. My monkey brain has been bad this week.
Okay. So, what do you do for monkey brain, Kristen?
Well, really, I try to meditate, but honestly, for me, with monkey brain, I have to realize what triggered the monkey brain, and for me, monkey brain this week was I overeducated, if you can imagine. Like,
Okay.
I did a 10-hour class.
So monkey brain is also part of resistance, right? It's a willing distraction. So if you're having a difficulty going into meditation, like specifically, you should be writing things down before trying to meditate, because that would be a way of setting yourself up, right?
I did do some of that, not with the intent of fixing the monkey brain, ironically, but I did use writing for part of that.
The other easy fix to that is to cover your third eye, like 10 minutes before meditation.
That I sleep like that, but I didn't do it before meditation.
Yeah, so anytime you go into meditate, if you feel like your brain is like pretty wired, it's like 10 minutes before. Just cover you either with your hand or a pillow or anything like that.
I had a lot of brain fog after I took that class too. Like it
your brain was tired. Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Hello, Carrie.
No.
Hello.
Yay! It's Carrie's turn. See, I was here for meditation and came to the after chat.
Yeah.
We reversed places, Carrie.
I know. Well, we talked about that yesterday, so it's good.
Okay, you guys are pretty quiet, so I'm going to hang up on Facebook. Bye, guys. Namaste.